the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014. There's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Today we hit double digits, week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the New York Jets. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you look at this Jets ball club. Now, losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Meanwhile, for the Browns here, they're halfway home, looking good at a perfect 8-0.
And not much to complain about so far, is there? I'd have to say they're the best team in the NFL through the first half of the year.
Shifts by him at the 25. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. They'll be led out by the former Colorado Buffalo, their rookie quarterback.
And if you go by the numbers, he's had a Pro Bowl-type season. And maybe that's even selling him a little bit short. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes to this point in the year. And with the end of the season not too far away, he's got his guys playing at a very high level.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that, and by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get to play in the second. But you and I both know that funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters to really play well to make it work for this team.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 45.
On play action, here's Shadur. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
And this is an offense that's number one in the NFL in rushing, and you know that has to be the focus of any game plan defensively.
Come on.
But they can throw it, too, as evidence right there. And they move the chains here on this opening drive.
First and 10, it's Pierce. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 52 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road.
70 Timberwolves.
Edwards is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Pierce. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. He'll wind up losing 3, and now it's third down.
Let's go.
Throwing, Sanders. Over the middle, it's complete. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. Third down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it, in the middle of the schedule.
60 red.
Rattler working out of a gun. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
Here we go. Here we go.
To the air is Rattler. Now they go screen. It's complete. Room to maneuver. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And down to the 28-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they're so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Yellow, 22. Ready?
Throwing is Rattler. That's caught by Tucker. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 13-yard line.
That's another Jets first down. 1st and 10 at the 13.
Blue check.
Open man is Tucker. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Trey Tucker, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jets have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead.
When you're a great route runner, it makes you that much better as a receiver, because now your quarterback trusts that you're going to be where he expects, and he's able to deliver the ball on time.
Extra point from McManus is good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. A drive that time of 6 plays. And the gadget play gets him into the end zone. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Browns offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. And he's building his case for MVP consideration with each passing week. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes as we move into the back half of the season. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 77 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And they'll go right back to Pierce. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down.
That's another Browns first down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Sanders. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year, and part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
Ready.
Pierce now up the middle. And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. That last run going to put him over 100 yards for the ball game. Keep in mind they can still get a first down here as they come up on 2nd and inches. Pierce takes it straight ahead. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Dameon Pierce taking it in from a yard out. And the Browns have regained the lead.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Austin Seibert on for the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it was Dameon Pierce closing things out with a touchdown run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their second drive. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest of the mind, rest of the body. Get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
From the gun, here's Rattler. Open man, that's Jaden Higgins. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Striker. Ready.
In motion right, that's Wilson. They'll throw. Here's Rattler. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. You look at this Browns defense. It's a unit that has had all sorts of issues against the pass. Dead last in the NFL, number 32 in the league.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for.
Theo Johnson, 53 yards. And the Jets have moved out in front. Pretty good response. They had given up the touchdown and the lead, but they struck back.
And I love the way that they just saw it happen, took a quick exhale on the sidelines. So let's go get it back, and fast. Let's go ahead and throw the ball downfield and get our own 6 points.
A huge chunk play to regain that lead. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And that makes it 14-10. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Browns offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's off to a fast start throwing the football. Pretty good numbers already for just the first quarter of play. The Browns drive about to get started. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today. So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
And the Browns first down. First and 10 at the 30.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. Cowboy 80.
Now Sanders. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. It'll be a loss loss of 5 there as the safety blitz winds up paying off. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th.
Here we go. Set. 70 range.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders. Completes it to Fant on the right side. And he is trying to get to the marker. Going to depend on the spot, but I'm not sure he got there, and he did not. So they take a big chance here in their own territory, and you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Ready. Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one.
Go.
How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And the Jets.
Ready. Yellow.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Well, they run the option here on 1st and 10. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
Ready.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. From the shotgun, Rattler. This pass complete to Higgins. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And 3rd and 8 now.
A gain of 9.
Ready.
And 8.
Ready.
Rattler wants to throw it. That is caught. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Set.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Reggie Gilliam, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jets are able to widen their advantage. McManus's point after is good, and that makes it a 21-10 game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Oh, some strong running. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They'll start on the ground with Pierce. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 129 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. That's good for a Cleveland 1st down, an 11-yard pickup. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed. They really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
10 more there and another 1st down.
Another good run for him. What else is new? That'll put him right at 150 yards for the game, so he's really made his presence felt in this one.
They go again with Pierce. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
1st down. A gain of 15. 1st down, Cleveland.
Now we'll run straight ahead with Edmonds. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
23-yard line.
They go play action now. Sanders on the RPO. He'll keep it himself. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Credit the sack to Fred Warner.
Got it. Ready.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
3rd
Play action. It's Sanders. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
First and goal.
And this is an offense in need of getting a few good things to happen. Here's one right here. They've had their share of struggles in key moments, but that's a nice throw and nice work after the throw. And they're set up now with a first and goal.
Get it. Ready.
From the gun, it's Sanders. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jerry Jeudy from 8 yards out. And the Browns have cut it back within a score. Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, the strength of that arm. That was an absolute rifle for the completed touchdown.
It absolutely was, and let's face it, you think he was really ready to get that first touchdown? Absolutely. He threw that pass with authority, just as you described. Big-time arm right there, and let's face it, a lot of quarterbacks used to be pitchers in baseball. The fastball was usually their best pitch, and we saw it there.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And it's now 21-17.
Browns 17.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Jets offensive unit ready to get going here. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their fourth possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Black ball.
Now run straight ahead with Warren. The 20. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Jalen Warren with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Well, earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Extra point from McManus is good. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
17.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Running room at the 50. Look out. He might score. And a very good return. They'll be set up well when we resume action in the second quarter. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they go to work on a first and goal. They'll run here with Pierce. And he's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for second and goal.
Ready.
Once more, it's Pierce. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Dameon Pierce with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Browns are back within a score. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
Here's Seibert now to add the extra point. And the lead is down to 4. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Jets offense about set to take over as they head onto the field. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Here's Rattler. Throw left side to Higgins. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
They'll try and sneak it here. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Jets first down.
Here we go. Set.
They'll send the tight end in motion.
Ready?
Now Rattler. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is taken in at the 5. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 51 yards. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
Set. Ready?
Back to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Quick, yellow.
Warren. Going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3. But could not get the ball over the chalk. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Here we set.
Warren again. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Jalen Warren with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. As his guys are able to extend their lead. McManus's point after is good. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Browns 24.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The visitors' offense and running back Dameon Pierce getting ready for this next possession. The Browns drive about to get started.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, playing the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
On 3rd down, here's Pierce. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. 187 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Ready?
Another carry for Pierce. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. David Onyemata, excellent effort, and he earns a tackle for loss.
the 43-yard line.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
Let's go. Ready.
Sanders to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Okay, ready.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Down the right sideline. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Jerry Jeudy with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Browns have got it back to within a score. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes, because that's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch.
Here we go. Here we go.
Line up for the two-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And he's got it. So they try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Looking to put a drive together. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Black. Hunt.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he completes it to Wilson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line.
Brought down back at the
Let's go.
45-yard line.
2nd and 13. Open man is Higgins. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
Black swap.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Down.
To the air is Rattler. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
A gain of 12 yards.
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Switch, yellow.
And they'll try to run the option here. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
Of a yard. Brings up second and 9 at the Browns' 32-yard line.
Throwing is Rattler. Over the middle and complete to Wilson. Fights through him. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A big play there on the catch and run. And the Jets are going to get a new set of downs.
First and goal at the
Here we go. Ready?
And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line about the 1. They'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a second and goal.
Good work there, holding them out on first down. And this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
Second and goal from
Ready,
the 1.
ready. Switch, yellow.
And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That second down play nets a -4. The Jets on third down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far.
Here we go.
This is third and goal. They'll look to throw for it with Rattler. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up fourth down here.
The kick by McManus is good. And that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks are just end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On the jump.
Line of scrimmage, the 36 on second and 8.
Come on, come on. Set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On play action, here's Shadur. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Those are the ones you dream of as defenders. I think if he gets eyes on the ball a little bit earlier, he might come away with it. Instead, it's going to wind up as just an incomplete pass.
Ready, set.
The offense on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is third and 8. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So you got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a second and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Yeah, and let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you get the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
19 Tiger. Go.
Pierce gets this one running right. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it It's 2nd and 11.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
Okay, ready?
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
On the handoff, it's Edmonds. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
That run wasn't a big breaker, but I don't think the guys on offense mind very much. They've got a nice drive going, and they might just be luring the defense in a little bit. They can probably come back with a play action, maybe go over the top. But right now, on this drive, their playbook is open.
Got a man, it's Judy, complete. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets 16.
And the Browns 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
70 Lions. Ready, ready?
To throw now, here's Sanders. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack. And he continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure, and these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
Tag! 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Throwing, Sanders. Throw caught by Raymond. And he's going to be touched down here.
Ready,
of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Yeah, the Browns are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll run for it with Pierce. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Come on, go.
They'll try to run with Pierce. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Dameon Pierce on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Browns are an extra point away now from moving out in front.
Well, he'd been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Seibert on for the PAT. And with that, his guys take the lead here by a point.
Makes the score Browns.
That drive, a long one, spanning 15 plays. And it was Dameon Pierce closing things out with a touchdown run. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. New York ready to go again offensively. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, That's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
First down.
Check pick.
First and goal at the 3.
They'll throw. Here's Rattler. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no
Number
space
ready.
available. An incompletion as a result.
Set, ready. 33, yellow. Set.
2nd and 3. He's got Wilson, and that's a Jets touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Jets will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, gotta give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he continues to show off his ability to run the football when the opportunity is right. He is the NFL leader in rushing yards from the QB position. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Sanders. They'll fire one downfield for Fant. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Set, go.
Rattler wants to throw it. He's got Higgins over the middle. And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
60 red.
Rattler working out of the gun. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Trey Tucker as the first half is winding down. And the Jets would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead now stands at 13. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Get a look at Jerry Jeudy as he leads his offense back out there for this next series. He's done his part, but so far it's been in a losing effort, so they've got to fix something.
But that doesn't mean changing anything the way they're throwing the ball around and his catches and production. Keep doing that. They're going to have to fix some things likely on defense to try and slow down their opponents.
And so far he's north of 100 yards receiving. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
34 yards. First down, Browns.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Sanders. Now he's going to step up and run. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Now Sanders. That's caught by Myers. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. Seibert able to knock this one through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. 1 second, all that remains. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. It's Week 10, Veterans Day coming up on Tuesday, by the way. We salute all the brave men and women who keep our country safe. This one's for you. Here we go with the highlights. Our look around the league starts now, and it starts with a good one here. And this is George Pickens. Playing like street football. Everyone go deep, and this time it works. This is going to wind up as an 85-yard catch and run for the touchdown. From there, let's go out to Denver, checking in on the Broncos. They're playing host to the Las Vegas Raiders. And it's last year's most valuable player, Josh Allen. One of his 3 touchdown passes on the night. The Raiders run their winning streak to 5 straight as they get another W. One more to show you real quick. We go to Houston. It's the Texans hosting the Jacksonville Jags. And oh, look at Chuba Hubbard. 54 yards to the house. The Jaguars lead it by a touchdown at the half. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half, as we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. So here's the Jets offense now as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Ready.
They'll fake the give, and here's Rattler. That's complete to Traylon Burks. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll
spotted at the 49.
Jets. First down. First
Let's
and
go
10
now.
at the 49-yard line.
Play action. Now Rattler. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
12 more yards. That's another Jets.
Set.
First down.
Off the play fake, it's Rattler.
That's complete to Disley, the tight end.
And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
Second and 6.
Ready?
On play action, Rattler.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's dropped just before the line to gain.
On the ready?
4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
On the give, it's Warren. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started.
Brandon McManus on for the field goal. A 48-yard attempt.
The kick by McManus is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Makes the score.
Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, and keep making it difficult for them to come back.
This offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here.
The Browns drive about to get started.
And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Cougar 19.
And they'll go right back to Pierce.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long.
Ready, ready.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Ready, ready.
To throw is Sanders.
And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Here's Brian Anger now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. .51 yards on the punt there.
And the Jets will take over.
New York set to take the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Come on,
Oh, I
set.
agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get through here.
Not one that I've ever met.
Only able to gain a couple there. And 3rd and 8 now.
2-yard pickup makes it 3rd
Ready.
and
Here's Rattler. Caught by Wilson. They got a yard on 1st, 2 on 2nd, and 3 here on 3rd.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
This offense making its way back out, led by their running back. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of the halftime talk for this defense. We've got to find a way to slow him down. That's probably what they're saying, but nothing that they have done has worked so far.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27. Give left side for Pierce. He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28. Now third down and 7. So, CD, you look at this offense and what they've been able to do. 8-0, perfect through the first 2 months of the year. Second half of the season still to come. We get that. But what kind of a percentage chance do you think that they have of running the table?
Partner, I think it's hard to say because history would tell us that the chances aren't good at all. We've seen a lot of good teams get to this point, and then they have that one bad week and takes them out of the running. I'm going to say 25%, and I feel like I'm being generous with that number.
And good coverage there by the punt team. They're able to get down there and drop him with authority. Here's the Jet offense now. They head out to take over.
This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Check right.
Shotgun, Rattler. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
Brings up third
Down.
and 11.
Red, 30. Red.
Now Rattler. And that is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll kick it away for the second time. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The visitors' offense and their big play wideout getting ready to get back to work. The Browns drive about to get started. On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive. And space tough to come by there, so we'll get maybe a yard to the 37. 2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Pierce now up the middle. And he stopped immediately there. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Sanders to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Myers. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
17 yards. That's good for a Browns 1st down.
Ready.
1st and 10, it's Pierce. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. A big play that time for Cleveland. 41 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Let's go now. 60.
Looking to throw. Sanders. The quick slant caught. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Ready.
Pierce is in. Touchdown, Cleveland. And that rushing touchdown is 4th, puts him just 1 shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
Kevin Stefanski going to leave the offense out to go for 2.
Get it.
They'll look to throw. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And New York set to take the field. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
Opposite.
From the gun, here's Rattler. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Come on, set. Set.
Throwing is Rattler. Throwing quickly to Wilson. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
10 yards. That's good for a Jets first down.
Over the middle, complete. It's Tucker. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Ready, set.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now. Down at the
Let's go
33.
now. Hut.
To the air is Rattler. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
Here we go. Here we go. Hut.
He'll drop to throw. Here's Higgins out on the right side. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14.
Yellow. Ready, go.
In motion goes the tight end.
Ready.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And this one is no good. He missed it. And they'll be unable to build here onto their 5-point lead.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
Offense back out there along with Dameon Pierce. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for a second home, because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there.
Pierce has it knocked loose, but I think the Brown was able to recover, and they'll indeed hold on to the ball here.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. Almost like, it's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home, the next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
Here we go. Let go.
First down, they go right back to Pierce. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Hey. Ready, ready.
To throw now, here's Sanders. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It's second down.
Ready, ready. Ready.
Throwing, Sanders. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Sanders once more. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Lucky it wasn't. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Browns unable to move the chains on fourth down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. When that ball popped free, we can hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he's on to punt for New York. Davis now to return it. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's the Browns with a deficit. They're trailing, but with the football here to start the fourth. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Here's a 2nd and 5.
At the 34-yard line.
They go again with Pierce. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
That's good for a Browns.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Hand off left side, Pierce. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. He'll wind up getting 11 on that one. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Pierce will try to pick it up. And he's brought down, but not before picking up the first with a very effective stiff arm.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Browns first down. It's a gain of 10.
Now a run straight ahead with Edmonds. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Pierce takes it straight ahead. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
A gain of 14.
Give to Pierce. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line. Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Now a handoff for Pierce. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A 5-yard gain there makes it first and goal.
That's good for the Browns.
Here we go.
They'll run here with Pierce. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Give him 2 yards on that one. Second and goal now.
Brings up second and goal.
Ready? Go!
They'll run it here. It's Pierce. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Call it no gain that time, and now it's third and goal. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. Third and goal. Going for it with Pierce. And he won't get to the markers. They're going to stop it for a second straight play right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Khalif Raymond, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Browns have taken a 4th-quarter lead. Those are the types of plays in these moments they were hoping for from this young rookie, able to put him up here in the 4th quarter.
How about the kid? You just mentioned it, the 4th quarter. This is when you have to make those winning plays. That's what he just did. Doesn't ensure anything, but he certainly gave his team a heck of a chance, didn't he?
Here we go. The Browns will go for 2.
Come on, come on. Set. Ready, ready?
They'll try and throw for him. Oh, no, he lost the football.
I think we can figure out why they went for 2 there, right? Up 1, you want to make it a field goal difference if at all possible. They didn't get it. Now they've got to play some defense down the stretch.
Yeah, not much margin for error now for your D. They just have to get it into range. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in the tight one. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
The Jets. First down.
Down.
First and
And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Okay, ready? Set. Blue. Set.
They'll go play action here with Rattler. That's caught right side. It's Warren. Showed the nice footwork and then hit and dropped shy of the 45. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 3.
brings up second and
30. Ready,
In
ready.
motion, the tight end.
Set.
They'll throw. Here's Rattler. Got his man. It's Warren. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 36. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
First and 10
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Set. Ready. 50.
Rattler wants to throw it. He finds his man, complete. It's Warren. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll bring up second down.
Second and 6 at the 32-yard line.
Set. Hut. Hut.
To the air once more is Rattler. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Von Miller, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. On the very outer edge of field goal range, it would be 56 yards if they got nothing here
Yellow,
on third
43.
down.
Hut. Hut.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Rattler from the gun, third down. And this one dropped in the end zone. Looked like a touchdown, but not to be. And now it's fourth down.
Brandon McManus on for the field goal. a 56-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And they have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter. You talk about a big kick under pressure in the fourth quarter. I mean, that wasn't like a 33-yarder. That was long distance.
Not only does it show the faith that they have in him, but also remember, if they'd missed that one, they're giving up the ball near midfield. So they had to be very confident that he was going to put that one through the post.
Now the Browns offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still coordinated.
And he's going to have a Browns first down as he gets it up past the 35.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Roll, down. Ready.
Another carry for Pierce. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So in jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Here's a give to Edmonds running to the right. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Here's a 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready.
The Jets 47-yard.
They'll run. This is Pierce. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Ready, set.
18. That's another Browns first down.
Ready,
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Dameon Pierce, 28 yards. And the Browns are able to move back in front. This has definitely been a back-and-forth affair, and now they have the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and they gave up the field goal on that last drive, as we remember, but it felt like their offense told them, don't worry about it. We've got your backs. We'll come back with a touchdown of our own, and they did.
All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come.
The Browns will line up for the
Sanders. And he's got it. So the two-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead. And around the goal line, especially on two-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Well, once again, here comes Garrett Wilson in the Jets offense. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this?
Let's go.
But it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
It's a gain of 18. And the Jets first down.
Set.
First
Ready.
and 10.
Play action with a Rattler. He's got a man. It's his fullback. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that will bring up second down.
Brings up second and
Here we go.
5
Set.
at the 42-yard
Yellow.
line.
20. Cut.
Back to throw here.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
Ready, ready, ready.
Back to throw again. Over the middle into the hands of Burks. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 27-yard line. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
Von Miller. Who else? He's in there for his fourth sack of the afternoon.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 35-yard line.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
60 red. 6 hut.
Rattler working out of the gun. A quick throw there is incomplete. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Yellow.
Here's Rattler. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Oh, he left that one in a bad spot, but fortunately it's just an incompletion and not picked to bring up 4th down. The kick by McManus is good. And that will bring the deficit back down to 3. So he's good with that one, but remember, he did miss one earlier, and right now that's the difference in the ballgame.
And he knows it all too well, but also understands he can't dwell on it. He's got that one through. That's what counts at this point.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field.
Okay,
Fourth quarter, they cling to a 3-point lead after the field goal a moment ago, and it's certainly a very critical drive with still a good chunk of time remaining. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Ready, set.
Second down and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and
Here we go.
4.
Ready,
Here's Pierce. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
First down. A gain of 12.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. And they'll go right back to Pierce. And he's got room. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter. They'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. They'll come up 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll run it here with Pierce. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
It's a gain of 11. And the Browns, first down.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Dameon Pierce, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Browns will add to their fourth quarter lead.
And that right there is a definition of a statement drive. You're in the fourth quarter, trying to get to the finish line, and here they were able to hold the ball for a long time and move it down the field. And how about them finishing it off with the touchdown run? Winning football 101, check that box.
Here's Seibert now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it was Dameon Pierce closing things out with a touchdown run. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And New York set to take the field. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Second down, 8 yards to go.
Brings up second and 8.
They'll drop the throw. He's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Boy, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is third down now. Looking to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
And this is 4-down territory here. They know down 2 scores at this late stage, 10-yard passes aren't going to do it. So they took the shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Black, 95, ready.
On 4th down, here's Rattler. Pass complete to Higgins. And he's going to have a Jets first down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long.
Jets, first down.
Black swap.
And with the clock ticking under 50 seconds now, he spikes it. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Black swap.
Throwing once more. Here's Rattler.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he has to get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. They'll try and run for it. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. Here's 1st down.
Opposite, green.
Good for a Jets, first down.
And he'll spike it here with 13 seconds showing on the clock. Here's 2nd and 10.
Yellow. Yellow.
Rattler. To the sideline and incomplete.
On the ready.
And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10.
Come on, set. 30. Hut, hut.
Throwing is Rattler.
The pass. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. So no shortage of offense in this game, but a very clean game too, Charles. Each side got its points, but they did so without committing a single turnover.
That's so true, and it certainly felt like NFL football at its finest, right? You talk about the highest level from both of these offenses. Neither one of them afraid of taking risks, and both of them aggressively pushing it downfield. I did like, Brandon, how smart they were about going about their business, though. They were high-flying, but they took care of the ball.
Yeah, they did, and just keeping it clean in a game like this with all these points, you don't see that very often, even at the highest level. Job well done by both sides. So for the Browns,
The train just keeps rolling, 9-0 now to start this campaign. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Jets, the turnaround hasn't materialized as they fall to 2-7. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Foxborough to face off against the New England Patriots.